test on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just wanted-
I mean, we can do the old exam too.
Right, all of them are
We want points.
Let's go back over the old
Did you
one.
write the last?
Yeah, let's do the old one.
You did not write the last
We was
one.
trying to get smart. We 2 seconds. We cool now?
Wait, what did I get started about? You been pronouncing my name while we did this.
Yeah, remember, I'm old, man. I'm 39.
Oh, now you are? Now you are, right? No, but did you write the questions for the first exam?
You know he did.
If you did, you did not have this one on me.
So let's make sure, let's go over mine. Hold on 1 second. Let's go over mine just to make sure we're on the same page. You guys did fairly well on my section.
Right.
Hold on 1 second. All right, so the highest score was an 86, the lowest score was a 56, and the mean was a 70. So,
70 still failing.
Yeah.
We just said five.
how you guys feeling about?
Not good. They actually teach the slides because
Let's go over mine. Let's go over mine.
No, we need to review.
One second. 1 second. Let's go over mine real quick to make sure we understand on how I asked my little question, right? Just let's go over mine. So I didn't have what's going on? Why are we so hyper? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, well that's what we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn how I test. We're trying to learn my little easy questions, how we do that.
we failing the easy question.
1 second. Let me go over it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Alright, so I didn't have any of the MTM questions. The pharmacy manager, most of y'all missed out.
They should have done.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dr. Monroe, may you connect to the screen so?
I can't show you.
You can't show us the question?
I can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
no problem.
So they may use this one for the final exam.
Oh, okay.
That's right. You know, I used to be a student, right?
I know.
Okay.
That's
Can we just learn it? How does it, the area? Okay, so all of you follow, that's not mine. Oh, leadership potential. Y'all got, let's see how y'all did on question number 2. 90% got that question right. So any questions on that? Leadership potential, most y'all got that.
Can you post it?
We can know what we got wrong or didn't get wrong.
1 second. I can't show you the test. I don't know what else you want to do.
There's a way to block the
The concept. Do y'all understand the concept? That's all I'm saying.
Can you read the question?
The leadership potential question, y'all remember that?
You gotta show it.
Can you read it out?
All of the following are ways to develop leadership potential except
Answer choices.
wait for the right time to take a leadership role. That was the wrong one, right? Everything else is right. Asking difficult assignments, that's what, you guys understand that? Any questions on that question? You may see this again on the final exam. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody got like the majority.
You wanna start there?
That's how we.
I just want to, hold on 1 second. I know how y'all do this, but I want to do it my way. 1 second. Why y'all so hyper? Any questions on the leadership? Any questions on the leadership potential? Because I may change the word and say. I may change the word and say, except all of the following are true. And then you may understand. Any questions on that concept? Okay, mine is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't know why y'all missing something. Right. Let's see what else y'all missed.
It's only 9. So 9% got it right?
90% of that one got correct. No, let's look at number 5. Only 37% got that one.
We talked about it.
1 second. Which of the following? I didn't write this question. So cultural variable, y'all. Who did that? Who's cultural variable? Motrin.
But that's why we asked for an area of concentration.
I don't know what her area of concentration is. I know what mine is. So I'm gonna go with my questions.
But she said, yeah, she said you were gonna be in class today.
Just to go over my
Wednesday.
Yeah, I can go over my questions. That's easy. I didn't write the other part. Okay, y'all follow? So at least y'all get my portion correct. I'm trying to get it.
Is there a possibility to act like?
1 second. I just wanna make sure y'all understand, like, my point of the thing. Okay, y'all good? As long as y'all get my 20 questions right, that'll boost your grade up.
How many questions?
Well, you have
I don't know about the. It's too much talk. Come on, all right, come on. All right, Lexus, come on down here. Let me get you right here, Lexus. You laugh. Let me get you right here.
Next.
Let me get you right here. Mr. Lexus, let me get you right here.
I'm okay.
No, I understand. Don't get kicked out of the class because you're one of the. Let's just come right here. It's a lot of chatter. I'm trying to. Every time I look up, y'all laugh. Yes, ma'am.
So my question is, every time somebody asks a question, you say 1 minute.
Yeah, but if y'all asking questions, I don't have the answers. Yeah. Okay.
So if we raise our hand and you call on us, then, of course, that was my question.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I don't have it. Y'all are asking me questions. What does she think about her? I don't have an answer. I don't know why her ears are consequences. I'm not trying to help y'all with my portion. Give y'all 20 points so that you can lose your grade. All right? Here's another question. Everybody missed this number 8. This may come back up. Which of the following statements are true regarding breakthrough innovations? Who did that? Who taught that? Who taught that?
That sounds like
Do y'all know the answer to that? Y'all know? Okay, so it was I guess it was a A, B, C, D, E, and it said select all that apply. So in this one, he said they're typically more difficult to manage through given structured process. They're often broad in scope, and they can impact an entire organization. Okay, so that's 3 of those. So don't miss that again when we come back to the final exam, which I'm right. Right, so y'all got those 3. Any questions? Everybody missed it. 45% of the class. Hurry up, get it up. Okay, here's another one, number 13. Which of the following work conditions creates a sense of belonging in Maslow's hierarchy needs? Y'all know that one? Y'all missed that. It says creating a strong team environment was the answer for that one. I don't know who wrote that question. Creating a strong team environment. So y'all wrote that down? And then here's only 2% of people got this question right.
2%.
Only 2% of the question. Only 2% of the question got this one right. We're gonna listen. We're not gonna talk. We're gonna listen. We're gonna listen. Which of the following should be employed regarding the MTM pharmacist referral form to improve the bidirectional referral process? Select all that apply. We'll talk about it. Here we go. Here's the answer. There's 2%, only like 1 or 2 people got this one right. Select all apply is A, B, C, D. It's only the first 2. Give form to the patient and share with provider and outline services that the pharmacist can provide through the MTM service. Any questions? Include a primary literature resource consulted for each disease state on the MTM. And then it says include multiple quality metrics, data focused on, and examples of documentation systems during the MTM, whatever that.
So that question is not selected.
It is, so the first 2, A and B.
First 2.
Any questions on that? Hope y'all are listening. Yes?
What was the second one?
The second was outline services that the pharmacist can provide through the MTM service. Okay? Any questions on that? Everybody got that one? Number 16. Here's another one. Bidirectional referral process. Which of the following should be employed? Same thing. It's literally the same question.
You got it wrong twice.
So it's A and B. So y'all, A and B, y'all got that one?
So we get 3, 2, 1.
1 second. Y'all got that one? I didn't write it.
Yeah.
That's 4 points.
Number 18. In today's healthcare environment, payers are focused on value. Which of the following is an example of a quality metric that may be used as a basis for payment? Select the best answer. So it was patient fall risk, blood pressure, neurological status, and OTC supplement use. It was blood pressure. Okay, you guys missed that. Any questions on that? I can bring that. mentioned that earlier.
It's a blood pressure.
He didn't say that is it in his notes? Is it in his notes?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, is that Dr. Cox?
I don't know, I don't have that. Is it in his notes? Could it,
Or could it be Moultrie's question?
I don't know. Could it be in the notes? I'm
That's
asking.
why an area of concentration from the specific,
Which one?
specific PowerPoint helps
Hey,
us
how
to
you doing,
know.
Miss Fair? I'm not sure. I can bring this one back. I can bring that one back. You guys want me to bring that back? I'm here to help. Do you guys not see this as helpful? I'm here to help. I just don't know what they wrote. I don't.
Projected here, we see that.
I can't show you that. Did you get a new computer? Did you get a new computer for the exam? Because you got that's probably like, you didn't get to finish your exam. You was here all day trying to do all that. Is that a new, that's an iPad? What is that? All right, here we go.
Oh, man.
Y'all have that answer? Y'all got that one?
That was memory in your house.
Here's another one. Only 2% got this one right. Which management theory was based on the belief that productivity could be enhanced by tightly organizing the way in which the work is performed? Select the best answer. And so,
That was you.
no, it was not. It was human relations management, scientific management, administrative management, and bureaucratic management. Scientific was the answer. Yeah, you know it now, but you didn't know it. Everybody, only one person that knows it.
Why?
You like knowing it now, you're so excited. Listen.
After you reviewed the exam for the answer.
Should be.
Here's another one, number 33. When dealing with workplace issues. Oh, this is mine.
That's you.
Here we go. What is the best way to manage issues when they arise? Select the best answer. Procrastinate was not one, that's not right. Focus on the solution, not the problem. What did I tell you about that?
You told us a lot of stuff.
What did I tell you about focusing on the solution? This is the best answer. Always talk to the team without providing a solution. Let them come up with a solution. What's wrong with giving somebody a solution?
Focusing on the solution.
What's wrong with giving somebody the solution?
A good leader
That's
has
what
a
a good leader,
solution.
that's what
A
we
good
talk
leader
about.
has a
We
solution.
sat up here and said all of
Because
that.
you don't have
You
one
never
answer.
said, oh, Monday and
Hey,
Hey, one person at a time.
Let's talk about it.
One at a time.
Let's talk about it. What's wrong if we have in a group, what's wrong with me giving the solution? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Talk to me.
No, you put the wheel aside.
Who's not wrong? What do you mean? If we have a problem, I'm the leader. What's wrong with me coming and saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
So what she said is.
No, this is me. That's my question.
When you pass away, nobody else is gonna know.
What she's trying to explain is because you weren't involved in the problem. So me and her have the problem, it's better for us to come up with a solution because we know what actual issue is.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's a good one, but no, that's not true. The reason why the leader should never come with the answer, sometimes, seldomly, right? Is because you don't build any type of teamwork. You don't build any type of rapport with your team. You should ask them, hey, what do you see as a solution? If they commit to saying, hey, this is what I think they're gonna do, they're gonna be more likely to follow that. If I say, hey, this is what you're gonna do, they're like, I don't even wanna do that. This is reality. This is reality, I'm trying to tell you. In my team right now, listen, and we had a discussion about this, one second. If I go all the time, if I have an issue with my team, how do you think we're gonna get these results? If I used to be like, hey, this is what we're gonna do, you think people did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I coerced them. I coerced them to do it. If you don't do it or else. But when they came to me and said, hey, Jason, I think this is the best way to do it, I said, hey, man, go try it. And they felt better. They felt that's the way you build. What's the question? What was the question? How do you do what? More inclusive environment. That's how you do that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. She has one question. Let me go to Mrs. Keon.
So the answer choice that you had was to focus on the solution, right?
Yeah.
So,
You never focus on the solution.
wait, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, saying focus on the solution and saying the leader come up with the solution, I feel like it's two different things.
Regardless of regardless of that, I agree. But that's not what I'm trying to say in this answer choice.
But when you have a workplace issue, why wouldn't you focus on the solution?
You focus on the, okay, I got it. Y'all want me to go to advocacy?
All of us go to bed.
No problem. Y'all want me to go to discussion?
Yes.
No problem.
It's not about throwing it out, just give us the point.
No problem. Do y'all understand what they see on the exam?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add the same question to them. Y'all understand which one to pick? The best answer? Don't focus on the solution. In reality, you don't focus on the solution. You focus on, hey, how do I build my team up right now? And my team comes with the solution.
But what do you feel about how we feel like?
No, I need the answer.
No, yes, like, even if you give it to us, we throw it away.
That's a
But
fact.
in reality, some of us really think about coming up with a solution.
Let me tell you something. As a leader, never come to your team with the answer. Don't ever do that. You come, hey, let's talk about it. How can we best come up with a solution? That's how you're gonna grow the team. That's how they're gonna feel included. That's how they're gonna drive those results. I guarantee you. It's reality. Try it. Try it. When you guys get out in the workforce, always be the boss. And you'll see nobody really likes that type of leadership. Oh, Jason is always telling me what to do. I don't like that. It just never works.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
It's contradicting with the leadership style, because they said all the leadership.
Let me get to it. I don't think we on the same.
Because you said.
That's the question you told me. What question you told me?
I'm sorry.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Is it not?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get to that question. We on number 33 right now. So let's get there. Yes, always come to the team without providing a solution. Then allow them to come up with a way it should be done. Alright? What else? I didn't miss none of my questions. Everything else was good. And then number 50, I gave y'all one. Y'all missed this one. It was a study. What leadership style is most likely to get both technicians to work together? What leadership style is that? We talked about rewarding, coercive, empathetic, and logical. What's the best leadership style to get? To get everybody to work together? You want to be, you was wrong, you go do this? No, you want to be empathetic. You want to be empathetic. Any questions on mine? That's it. Y'all didn't miss a lot of my questions. So you felt like you missed my part about the leadership style. You didn't.
I didn't miss that one, but that solution one, I'm thinking that.
I'll give you that. I can give you.
Oh,
I think I said that all the time.
No, you're not understanding what she's trying to say. I think when you heard word leadership and you assume she meant something else. She's saying that your answer contradicts what it is to be a leader.
The answer was what I said in class. We had a whole discussion. That's why I said come to class. And I went over this when I was going over my review. Y'all didn't miss my questions though, so alright, y'all ready to go to
You missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you go,
Yeah.
so all those red flags that you just said, to my old 2%, what are you guys are gonna do about that?
I don't know what did she go over that in class? Like, there was,
No.
Is it in her slides? Cause she's pretty,
Negative, it's not in the slide.
1 second, she's pretty slide based, so all she does is just.
I know where she came from, but the thing about it is, like, oftentimes when we do a review session and you see like the critical blows,
I'm with it.
we usually like get,
Just
you
get a
know,
point
it's a,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
don't know what she
it's
gonna do.
like a flag, like, hey.
I don't know what she gonna do on her question. I don't have a problem giving you mine.
But I
Will you
feel like
communicate
the
that?
coordinator, he was hoping
I can
that,
ask.
and.
That's why I said I'm gonna take back what y'all have.
Okay.
I don't have all my stuff.
What?
Y'all now. Okay, come on.
I have a
Let's go
question.
right here, Jason. You laughing? Yeah, you laughing.
I know, but
It's so
I.
funny. I'm helping y'all out.
Okay, so will you communicate on our behalf to Dr.
I
Monroe?
said I was. Because you're laughing. You're not focused. Come on. Come on. You.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know what you was pointing at.
No, get the looks. Go to that one. Yes, sir.
What about the 10 points for those who that showed up? Were those
I got you.
applied?
Don't worry about the 10
Were those applied to the grades
They
or?
weren't applied to the grade.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That's not fair, just because you missed one, you don't mean.
Should've
No
kept
problem,
class.
bro.
Back on the glass.
That's a personal problem.
Back on the glass.
One failed day, no punishment.
You gotta take class.
One failed
just happy that you're here, man.
We missed you. That's exactly what it is.
We miss you.
Alright.
Get started.
Here we go.
Shall we go?
When we talked about hiring strategies, right? What was one thing you don't do when you're hiring, when you're trying to hire somebody? We talked about it in class.
Desperate hiring.
Don't worry about the slide. Just listen. I'm not a slide type of guy. I'm a student. Just listen. That's why I said, come to class. What did I say? What did I say? The worst thing you can do when you're hiring somebody?
Rush.
Kind of. Why?
Because you picked the wrong
You
person.
just guessing now. What did I say? I said it. One of the biggest things. Anybody remember?
Desperate hiring.
Thank you, boy. Don't ever hire out of desperation. Good. That's one of the answers. You don't see that.
It's selected all the time?
You don't see that.
Can I get an extra point for that?
When you talk about hiring needs, right? What you should do. Let's see how I'm gonna ask this. I think you just said it. So just rushing. That's never rush when you know. That's a good way to answer that. Never rush.
Wrong agent, man.
Job descriptions are vital because of what? What does it look into? Does it look at recruitment? Does that help? When you have a job description, does that help? If I post my job description, I'm looking for this type of person, will that help, like a recruiter?
Yeah.
And then it's a guy.
Will it also help the compensation? It'll tell you how much it costs?
No, because sometimes they don't want to.
Yeah.
But it does help.
Okay.
But not every.
Yes. it
What
will.
about training requirements? Does it kind of say, hey, you
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Peers and you want to have other peers involved in the interview process. Why?
Because they come on, they give us an interview.
Good. Okay, good.
It was so many channels. Which one are we going?
No, seriously.
You don't have to record, but I know I'm smooth. All right, here we go.
What was the answer?
What was it?
What was the answer?
We couldn't.
We can't hear from
This
back
one
here.
murmured, this one murmured.
I said it's important, or is it important to have a peer involved in the hiring process?
Is it yes or no?
It could be. I'm asking, what do you think? Is it important?
Yes, it is.
Some common ways, areas to source. We talked about that. What was like not one to source somebody, to look for somebody like a candidate?
You can.
We talked about it in class.
Yes.
Just where do we go to look? Where do we say, hey, this may not good, be a good?
Instagram.
We said that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what else do we say? What's the best one you think? LinkedIn, that's one. Okay, good. Which question is frowned upon when we talked about the interview? Which one was like do not ask?
Age.
What else? What was
Gender.
one? Which one I said like do not ask this question?
Sexuality.
Okay, what else? There's one more.
Race,
Race. What else?
Sexual
age,
preference.
Kid, yeah. One more. One more.
Religion.
Keep going. Think. We got eight.
Race.
Got race. What else? One more.
religion.
Thank you. Got it. Religion. Good. Okay. Good. Good.
Age, race, religion.
Can you ask them if they are vegan?
Question we cannot ask.
Why not?
Well, no, you can do it in mild conversation, but you can't make sure that it's part of the curriculum.
Can that be looked at as discriminatory if you ask somebody if there's a vegan?
No, but it's just, what you're essentially saying is, if I ask you if you're a vegan, and I'm not, and I choose not to hire you because you're a vegan, that is discriminatory, that's what you're saying,
If
right?
I have a meat, if I'm hiring for the meat department, and I ask somebody, if I'm hiring for the meat department, I ask somebody if they're vegan, is that discriminatory?
Yes.
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 Sure, you said it wasn't 2 seconds ago, one of y'all said it wasn't. You see how it is? Here we go. When discussing compensation, I had a whole thing about compensation in class. Somebody asked a question about compensation. When is the best time to ask about raises? And Nick asked it actually. When is the best time?
To ask about what?
Like if he wants to talk about his compensation, I wanna go back.
After a year interview?
Is it, I don't know.
But there's a tactic on how you.
What did I say? What did I say?
What, during the time you're being evaluated?
What did I say? No, I said.
The quarterly thingy?
I ain't say that.
That's what I just said.
After a year.
His question was, how do I, negotiate my pay? That's what the question.
But that
Oh,
doesn't
is
like.
it-
That's not what you just asked.
Okay, how do you negotiate pay? Like, how do you?
It's the best time to ask.
Like, what's-
During the hiring process?
You're in the hiring process.
Y'all remember the question I gave?
We remember, we
Okay,
had
what I
a
said?
discussion.
I said something very specific.
You said something about, it's never, like, ask them how much they're willing to pay. Near the end, after you get your offer.
Always negotiate, always negotiate, there's never a bad time, always negotiate.
So anytime.
Anytime, I told him, I said, hey, call, you should go back and forth, you feel like you work more money, you do that, okay? You don't have to, say, hey, this is where I'm working, here's what, if you're being a pharmacist, hey, I want $60 an hour. We only pay $50.
So say for instance, you're like, 8 months in, and you want more money, you can still
I
ask.
would say before,
Yeah, you asked before.
but I would say, you can't ask anytime, always negotiate. Yep, you can always negotiate.
They come on and be like, they don't start staring at you.
But we ain't asking, that ain't on the question. We just talking.
But I'm just saying, if you guys
That's
hate
fair.
people, just keep it 100 and let them know that's your the tactic. Because if you already
It's
have
not really a tactic, if you feel like you're worth $100 million, prove it,
that's all.
just prove it. I'll pay $100 million if I'm gonna get the best. You dig? Questions there? Training. It's important to train because they can, train new colleagues because of what? What is important?
So they know how to.
You know what?
Learn about
What the
operating.
job entails, right? They know, the guidelines and everything, we talked about that, right? And then they're able to gain the proper skills and qualifications. All right, good. Primary research. Talked about that, right?
Was that on the other?
No, it wasn't on,
It was on,
It could've been.
What?
It could have been, but what's primary research?
The original record.
Okay, so y'all can be able to sift through that, right? It's pretty easy.
examples?
Is medication profile reviews primary? Do y'all know what primary is?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is
But
primary?
in terms of like, what they call it,
It's a slide that I went verbatim on, just review that slide, it's a slide. And then know the difference between secondary research. Yeah, it's a slide. And then I put on some ones that we already had. What is SWOT, what is the acronym SWOT stand for?
Southwest 80.
So you'll be able to know what it's all about. And then there's what is the vision of an organization, what does that look at?
Is that why?
What does the vision look at?
Vision looks at the Bible.
What does the vision look at for organization? What does the vision look for organization?
like where is it heading?
No, what's the vision of an organization, or what is it?
The purpose.
The vision describes the purpose?
What is the why?
Like the trajectory?
Good job, know the difference. So know the difference between the vision and the mission statement, it's a slide, it's pretty easy. The mission statement does the purpose, the vision does what?
Trajectory. Or the values?
That's right, defines the program, perfect, good job. Yeah,
Define what the program wants to achieve.
good job.
Like trajectory, right?
Documentation, I said it's vital because what? We talked about it.
If it's not documented, it didn't happen.
Accountability.
I said one thing, I said if it doesn't get documented, it doesn't.
It doesn't exist.
Y'all remember I said that?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then, you gotta have a plan because it's important, y'all understand the reason why I plan. Does upper management need to get involved if you have a plan?
No.
Yeah, right?
If
It should.
Yeah.
It should. So it does never alleviates the need. Should a new leader look at the mission statement?
Yes.
And then I added another one. We talked about professionalism. That's easy. And then, important factors, innovating products. I just added another one. Food is not one of them. All right, any questions on mine?
Wait, say that last one.
That was on the last exam. It says all the following are important factors when innovating products.
Put it on the second exam.
Absolutely. Let's go do it on this exam. Any questions? It's easy. Yeah.
All the following are important factors of, I just forgot.
Innovating products. Except. You want me to read the answer choices too?
Yeah, no, that's how Dr. Mobley.
No, Dr. Mo does. But Dr. Mobley, as soon as that exam comes, flip it. Any questions? That's 20 questions. You should get an over a 40 or 50 just by doing that.
You're still failing if you get
50 is still failing, man.
So my questions are pretty easy. Like I'm not trying to like tell y'all because some of the stuff, the slides, you're not going to remember as soon as you leave. So I'm not really testing your ability to memorize 100 slides. I'm testing your ability to come to class and let's talk about it. Okay? Let's rock and roll for a bit.
Is that it?
We're done, right? We're done.
This today starts on the next end, the final, right?
Election?
Let's talk about the road. So I just did to me what was miraculous. Y'all leaving class?
I'm coming back.
Okay, I just did. I tried to help y'all out and y'all can't even.
We appreciate.
You can't use the restroom. No, you can't use the restroom. You ain't leave when I was on the exam. Now you want to leave. All right. Let's talk about third-party prescription medication. Give me about 10 minutes and then put you back up. Break.
No, we're continue. I'm just thinking, sorry, I didn't use it out loud. That's why I was in the front row. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. You got headaches from earlier. Yeah.
It's overwhelming. I'm telling you, it's just really bad.
When your grades don't know,
I'm telling
you remember, you know.
No, I'm still the professor, even though I'm smooth and cool. I'm still the professor. That's disrespectful. Hold on a second. You can't be getting up and texting in the class?
No,
I can't wait for y'all to come back and try to teach a class. I want everybody to try to do it.
I'm sorry that we're calling
Be
you.
sorry. Just be, don't do that from Dr. Mo.
That is what he said.
Ma'am, you don't do that to Dr. Mo. Don't do it to me. Don't have me get mad and mean.
They don't come to Dr. Mo class a lot of times.
You don't even come to Dr. Mo class.
I'm just saying, they don't come to
Dr. Mo class.
A lot of people don't come. So that wasn't, I'm just saying